Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. Today's episode is what I'm currently reading. I'm visiting my sister in Southern California. I'll be back in Washington next week, which is a shame because I really do like two of the comic book stores I'm going to. I've been here for about 2.5 months visiting family and started getting back into comic book collecting again. My main goal is to get my art career going and to open up a comic book store. I'm collecting more than I'm reading, which can be a good thing. So I'm trying to pick up as many key issues that I can. I currently have a few topics that I'm researching and will be doing videos on them soon. So first up, Amazing Spider-Man number 1. It's a land variant. I stopped reading Spider-Man right after the whole Mephisto deal to save Aunt May because they wanted to reboot everything. That was like the last jump the shark for me. The previous jump the shark moment was Peter Parker's parents being, I want to say, involved in the CIA, and then the first one was the Clone Wars. So I'm giving it another shot. So far, it's okay. Gonna keep reading until they do something crazy again. Great cover. Domino number 1, variant edition. I wasn't planning on reading Domino, but when I was in the comic book store, I passed her down the aisle, and there she was, so I've been reading her. And it's not bad. If you're a Domino fan, it's definitely a pickup. The Avengers number 1, variant edition. So they brought back the team together again, Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. And just like in issue number 1 of the very first Avengers, Loki's back, but with a little bit of a twist where the Celestials are involved. So far the story's okay. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep reading it, but we'll find out. Batman 49, The Best Man. Catwoman versus Joker. I wasn't upset and shocked as many people who thought Catwoman and Batman were going to get married, because I would have been more shocked if they would have been married. But nevertheless, I plan on reading the series. I'm a big Batman fan. So, number 50, the wedding that almost was. Hit Girl number 1. At the time, I didn't know that she was coming out with her own series, and I gotta say, so far, I'm loving it. If you're a fan of Kick-Ass, then you should definitely be reading Hit Girl. The first story arc is the first 4 issues. Issue number 2. Issue 3. And variant for issue 3. And the conclusion is issue 4, and I really like the first story arc and haven't looked back. In fact, issue 5, part 1, she goes off in Canada. Variant cover. Really tough decision that she's going to have to make in this issue. Just leave it at that. But I thought good story so far. And issue 6, part 2. Old Man Logan number 41. I hadn't really wanted to start reading Old Man Logan, so it was no rush for me. But when I saw this Craven cover, I thought I'd give Old Man Logan a chance, and I was not disappointed. It concludes here in the second, in issue 42. They're in the Savage Lands. In fact, I like the storyline so far, that I'm going to go back to number 1, and I'm hoping that they're all as good as these 2 issues have been. And 43, great cover. Starts with the Bullseye story arc. and is continuing in 44. Yeah, I gotta say I'm now an Old Man Logan fan. Which brings us to X23. I believe it is a Scott or Scotty variant. Big fan of Laura. So, of Wolverine's children, Draken never, I think his name's Draken, has never really taken off, and I don't even have the first appearance, and I'm not in a rush to get it. What I do want to get is her first appearance, so that's a book that I'm probably going to be saving up for down the road. But enjoying the story so far. Catwoman #1, picked it up because I thought I'd give her story a try, but what really drew me to Catwoman was the this variant cover. Great cover. The story's okay so far, so I don't know how long I'm going to keep reading it, but I'll give it at least 2 to 3 issues to see what's going on with that book. Thor #1. This is an instance where I do not like the artwork. I like the fact that it has a water brush feel to it, but I don't like the fact that it feels cluttered. And you're going to see what I mean when you look at cover 2. So issue 2, as you can see, the colors, they just blend in together, and the whole book is like that. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to read that. Some of you might enjoy this type of artwork, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying for my personal taste, I'm not enjoying the artwork. Though I do like this cover. I like the concept art of it, but again, just not liking it. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep collecting it. Hunt for Wolverine. I'm glad they're finally bringing him back. So this issue, The Claws of a Killer, for all you art fans out there, this is a good book to study if you're an artist and you're looking for perspective and just the continuity in how the book flows. Whether your eyes start from the top with Dragon, I know I'm mispronouncing his name, Sabretooth or Lady Deathstrike, or start from Lady Deathstrike and go up. The 3 of them band together to look for Wolverine, and I believe they want to kill him. What a shocker. And in their process of looking for Wolverine, they end up in a town where they're confronted by zombies. So I think there's one more issue to go. I think it's only a mini-series of part 4, so I have the first 3. The Adamantium Agenda, again, Hunt for Wolverine, this is #1. For all you, let me get these books out of the way, they're starting to block. For all you new Avenger fans who remember the first team, which was Wolverine, Luke Cage, Iron Man, Jessica Jones, and Spider-Man, I believe there might have been one more person at the beginning, but I just can't remember. But so the story is Logan's asked Tony if anything should ever happen to him to make sure that his bones or his DNA doesn't fall into the wrong hands. And so you will be reading about that story, and this group finds out that that someone's claiming to have Logan's DNA or Wolverine's DNA, and it's for sale. So they are going to stop the sale. And Justice League, I bought this cover because I'm going to have some artwork done. I don't know what I want to commission on there yet, but looking forward to coming up with some design ideas. I do not have the variant for #1. I plan on going back and getting it if they have it. Justice League #2. If you are a Jim Lee fan or Martian the Manhunter, great cover. I've been loving all of his variants. Number 3, another Jim Lee variant with Hot Girl. I believe the Indigo Lanterns are in this issue. Justice League number 4, again, great Jim Lee cover. If you're a Wonder Woman or a Jim Lee fan, I suggest just picking up these variants for your collection. And we have Teen Titans number 20. I normally have not read Teen Titans, but after reading this, I became a fan, and I'm going to continue to keep reading the series. So besides Crush's first appearance, I also believe that Roundhouse and Jin's first appearance. So definitely suggest picking this up if you haven't had a chance to yet. And here's a variant, great cover. I had to pick that up. And my eBay books for the week, or should I say for this episode, I saw this Suicide Squad 9.6 number 1, and it is a new 52. So I believe that the new 52, that these are sleepers. You have the movie Aquaman coming out, and they base the story, I believe, on the first run of Aquaman, the new 52, which was great, by the way. So if you're a Harley Quinn fan and you can't afford the first appearance, but you're just looking to add her into your collection, this is definitely a good pickup. And the next book is Harley Quinn number 1. This I got in a 9.0. It's a first Harley Quinn in her own title, and Joker and Poison Ivy make an appearance. And I paid for the Suicide Squad number 1, a 9.6. I paid $36 and with free shipping. And the Harley Quinn number 1, even though it's a 9.0, I only paid $22.72 with free shipping. These were both from the same seller on eBay. So I'm happy with those pickups. And I picked up a 9.6 of Amazing Spider-Man 606, J. Scott Campbell cover. It's got Black Cat, Diablo, and Madam Web appearance. Had to pick it up. This one, though, was a little bit, I don't want to say too pricey, but I did pay $59 and plus 15 shipping. So about $74. As you can see, I'm not reading that many titles now, just collecting as much as I can. I will be planning a trip to Japan, and I want to say in about the month of October. So I will not be buying as much, and will be taking a break from comics while I'm there. If you like my series on comics and what I'm collecting and reading, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below. Looking forward to reading the Fantastic Four this week. Take care.